I think steroids are as American as apple pie.
Bang it! You're watching Muscle Sport Magazine.
I already kind of talked about this in a video, so I'll get to my point. When you're amping up this fucking kid, and everybody's talking about him, I don't even know his name. I know nothing about the kid. I just know that he's 15 years old and he's doing steroids. But for some reason, everybody keeps asking me what I think about it. Now, I already said in the video, I think the kid's a fucking MOMO, okay? The kid's a MOMO. Fucking 15 years old, he wants to be jacked. He's gonna be done, bro. Let me tell you something. First of all, let me tell you something. If you're a fucking 15 years old and you're watching this, or you're a teenager, go ahead, I know, I'm a dick, right? I'm a dick. But these other fucking YouTube fuckos that are standing here giving you advice and all that shit, they're cool, right? Blog fucking YouTube guys that 90% of them look like shit. They were never anybody. They've never been around the fucking industry and shit like that. They don't know nothing. But they get on these fucking blogs and they sit there and, you know, all their bullshit. They've never stepped on a stage. They've never been around fucking pro bodybuilding. I don't know. Well, whatever. But let me tell you something. Okay? First of all, fact. Fact. One of my good friends used to give steroids to his brother, who was about 14, 15 years old. Because he was taking steroids. He's a couple years older than his brother. So him and his brother were taking steroids. He fucking stunted the kid's growth. Right? He himself started when he was young. He's only about my height, which is around 5'6". But his fucking brother's like 5'2". Alright? Because he fucking started taking that shit too early. And there ain't a doctor in a fucking world. Alright? Even these fucking juice head doctors. They'll even tell you, you're 15 years old, you're not done growing yet, bro. And I'm talking about in height. But you're definitely going to fucking stunt your growth. Alright? That you're going to do. Alright. Now, as far as, you know, I know guys have attacked me for fucking talking about this shit, also saying, well, what about you? You know, you say that Arnold started steroids when he was 15. It was in his autobiography. No, first of all, we don't know that for a fact. Okay? Nobody knows what Arnold did except for Arnold. Alright? There were rumors about guys in the gym, but, you know, there's a difference between taking one fucking D-ball a day, you know, and those biographies by him. He never fucking said that, okay? These are biographies by other people talking about him. So let's take him out of the equation. I only brought him in because I keep getting fucking bombarded, even on YouTube. Some of you guys leave comments and stuff, you know, about that. But the bottom fucking line is, okay, I'm against that shit. Because I was a fucking teenager, and I fucking was beating men as a teenager. And I was 100% fucking natural. 100%. Alright? Go talk to kids who fucking grew up with me. Go talk to Nick Meataxes, is a friend, you know, personal friend of mine in my family. His mother and I went to high school. Nick Meataxes is a deadlift champion. Google him. He's on the fucking YouTube here and everything. And his mother will tell you the same thing. Oh, that Gregg was jacked even when we were kids in school. All right, we didn't know what steroids were. We didn't know what steroids were in the fucking 1970s growing up. Kids, you know, never heard of that shit. But let me tell you something. I'm against it. I'm totally against it, and I made it. You know, the kid that just won the USA today this year. I'm making this video in 2015. It's what the fuck is this? It's September. Kid just won the USA or whatever he won. Fucking that Cody Montgomery kid. I met him a couple years ago. All right, he was a teenager, and he was, you know, he was jacked. He was built. He was, you know. He looked good, and I gave him this speech. He'll tell you if you talk to him, he probably thinks I'm the biggest fucking asshole and the biggest dick on the planet, okay? Because I was giving him the whole speech. You know, you shouldn't do anabolics, try to do shit naturally, you're young, you're a teenager. And he kept, you know, he just looked at me like this, and he was kind of like, yeah. I knew he wasn't listening to me. He could be watching this, whatever. Because let's see if you're in this sport. If you are watching this, Cody, I wish you the best of luck. You're a nice kid. I thought you were a nice kid when I met you. But if you are watching this, let's see what you look like when you're my age, 55. Okay? Let's see if you're still involved in bodybuilding. You're going to have to take testosterone and shit like that for the rest of your life. You fuck with that shit when you're young, number one. Number two, you're going to shut down your own thing. And if you are young, it's going to stunt your growth. And I don't know how tall this kid is, but if he was going to be 6 feet or whatever, he might grow a little bit more, might not. I don't know. I'm not a fucking expert on that, but I do know that it will stunt your growth. Personally, I want to know where the kid's fucking parents are. Maybe they're all supportive of this. Oh, look at, he's getting all this publicity. He's all over YouTube. He's got 1 million views. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck how many views you got? Who gives a shit? Really? I mean, come on, bro. I'm not going to say any names, but, you know, there's a fucking couple. You ever see what some of these guys look like? They got fucking, you know, almost 100,000 followers, you know, and they're fucking giving out YouTube advice, and they're standing here, hi, today, this is so-and-so, you know, is the fucking tall guy, you know, skinny, you know, like, come on. Come on, guys. Who gives a shit? All right? This isn't going to pay your fucking bills, this YouTube shit. All right? It's not going to pay your bills. It's not going to make you a superstar. But being 15 years old and taking steroids, your fucking parents. And if the parents are watching, you fuckers should be arrested. Both of you. If you're a man, you ain't no kind of fucking man. My mother would have been like a powder puff girl. She would have jumped across the table. You know, the powder puff girls jumps, you know, with the fist out and shit. My mother would have jumped across the table and fucking cracked me in the jaw if I was doing shit. Yeah, these kids today, they smoke weed and shit like that. And, you know, I watch this shit, little 12-year-old girl on fucking whatever, you know, Dr. Phil and shit. You know, she's smoking weed. I can't stop her. You know how kids are. I tell her to stop. I don't like it. You gotta be fucking kidding me. My father would have took the door off the hinges on my fucking room. My mother would have made me fucking sleep on the floor. Believe me. Believe me. My mother was a guinea from New York, from Bronx, grew up in the Bronx, man. My mother used to fist fight guys. I'm telling you. I would, trust me. Trust me. There would have been some ass kicking in the Valentino fucking family. Where the fuck are the parents, man? Where the fuck are the parents today? You'd be fucking kidding me. 15-year-old kid on steroids. 3, 4 years ago, you didn't even have hair on your dick, you little fuck. Get off that shit. You don't need steroids. Like I tell everybody in all my videos. And all my friends will tell you. I always say this. When I was 15 years old, I was even older than 15. Man, my fucking parents leave the house. I was fucking cracking wood. I couldn't fucking... My testosterone was screaming. It was screaming. Alright? I sit in a class with a boner. Last thing I need was testosterone. Put in the hard work. Okay? If you're a teenager and you're watching this, put in your work. Bust your fucking ass. Alright? Bust your ass now. Stay away from those fucking steroids. It's no good. It's for us older guys. If you want to do, when you're going to have a career down the road, if that's what you want to do, that's your choice. But put your fucking time in. Eat good. Alright? Try eating good. Stop listening to these fucking YouTube guys. That's really, you know, let's backtrack. That should be really your number one thing. Stop listening to these YouTube guys. Eat good, put in the work. Okay? Like Muhammad Ali said, bust your ass now. Put in the work now. Work really fucking hard, man. And then live the rest of your life like a champion. You know? Because I'm going to tell you something. This is bodybuilding. It really isn't a sport. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. I saw Rich Piana, and he's right, once was talking to Boston Lloyd, and he was saying, like, how do you choose? I mean, you know, here's a guy who's got great aesthetics, he looks great, but maybe he's not as ripped as this other guy who doesn't have as good, you know, his build, wide waist, fat ass, but it's striated, and it's, you know, it's an opinion. Bodybuilding is an opinion. How do you pick who wins, you know? I'd give the aesthetic guy the nod. You know? Just because some guys got striated glutes, when the fuck did that become fucking good looking? You know? Oh, you kids gotta understand, there's really no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow here. Alright? Get a fucking job, get your education, like I said in the last video. But stop listening to these fucking YouTube guys. Stop fucking around with them steroids. Stop fucking around. And if you parents, if you let your kids, if one of you guys are watching this, if some parent's watching this, and his kid is thinking about doing steroids, and he's kind of teeter-tottering, dude, you're a fucking idiot to even think about that. Alright? Unless your kid's fucking 18 years old, the New York Giants or fucking some sports teams come, and he's so fucking gifted, this kid, He's about to play pro fucking football or sign $1 million contract with some huge sports team. And they're saying, listen, he needs to be like 20 pounds bigger. Wink, wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? Then I think about, maybe, we should talk to somebody. But to walk around and be the biggest guy in high school and be the biggest guy on YouTube, I'm a YouTube star. You gotta be fucking kidding. Hey, I've been on a fucking big screen, the real big screen. Not this fucking thing. I've been in movies. I've been on television, mainstream. Been on Jay Leno, Carson Daly, Tyra Banks. I've been on a million shows, okay? Who gives a shit? Really, who gives a fuck? Here I am sitting on YouTube like a MOMO anyway. But I'm trying to help you guys out. Like I said, I ain't selling shit. I care about you kids, though. You kids, it kills me to fucking think that you kids, okay, you're gonna fuck with that shit. You don't need it. You don't need it. Put in the fucking hard work. Build a foundation. Hey, that's why I look fucking, still got them broad shoulders, I show you, you've seen the way I look these videos and stuff. But that's why I still look good now, and I ain't doing shit. I ain't even on TRT yet. But, I'm fucking 55. I earned that right. Because I went on shit, and I took a lot of shit. Alright? I don't regret it. Fuck shit, for the opposite. But the thing is, I was 35. I was already done competing. What I'm trying to say is this. I trained 23 years natural. That's why I still got a physique. That's why I can walk in a bodybuilding show and people still look at me as I'm jacked and built and all that stuff. Go look at what half these guys look like when they retire. Fucking, you know what I mean? So, anyway, alright, look, fucking enough of this bullshit. Alright, I talked about this enough. I don't want to give this kid any more fucking publicity. I'm not, he's a fucking MOMO. If you're watching this, you're a fucking MOMO. Cut the shit. Be a man. Be a man. You ever get locked up? Mommy and daddy get locked up, cut off your money. I want to know where that money's coming from. Who's giving you the fucking money to go out and get steroids? That's what I want to fucking know. You selling shit? Mommy and daddy fucking funding that shit? You're some fucking sugar daddy or something? Where's a fucking 15-year-old get the kind of money it takes to go fucking get a lot of shit? Because I'm telling you, some shit's expensive. Out there, you fuckos, you know that shit. You know how expensive that shit is. I want to know. You ever get arrested, you little fucking MOMO, you'll be crying in jail, bro. They have to put you in segregation. Motherfuckers be jumping on each other to get to you. And those muscles are going to be like, you're going to be a Pee-wee fucking Herman. That's what you'll be. Anyway, alright, enough of this shit. This fucking video sucks, I know. Talking about the same fucking shit, but you guys are asking me, what the fuck? I love you fucking guys. Gregg Valentino saying stop fucking around. Muscle Sport Mag. Go there, don't be a fucking MOMO. If you're a teenager or you're a parent of a teenager, come on. Do the right thing. Stop fucking around. Fuck off.